Welcome everyone to the 2023 NAFA Canada Day game. This year is between the Quebec City Voyageurs and the Edmonton Castles, two teams that were not here last season. Week 1 was in Quebec City. Give me a second here. The Castles won 26-8. So the Voyageurs are looking for a little revenge here. Happy Canada Day to our friends up north. Also, the winner of this game will clinch a playoff berth. And will visit Vancouver in the first round next week. The hometown Castles. I could have swore I set this to daytime, but I guess I was wrong. And I guess I'm wrong. Darius Carman set to kick off. And here we go. That is Dallas Moreau fumbling and immediately picked up by the defense, or by the kicking team. So Edmonton will start with the ball after all. At the Voyageurs' 35-yard line. Are we looking at another case of same, different day? Who knows? That's a 7-yard run for Raiden Gretsch. Edmonton quarterback Jason Shegog, a pickup from Boston in the offseason. Running backs Raiden Gretsch that you just saw in 28, Damon Zerblis. Speaking of which, Zerblis fumbles and is going right back to the Voyageurs. That's Kerry McCord with the fumble recovery. A quick look at the Quebec City offense. Quarterback number 18, Denico Brennick. Benson Coaster, the running back number 26, gets a 6-yard gain. Other running back is 29, Christian Haynes. Receivers are 16, Dallas Moreau, 1, Willie Gill, 85, Jake Brantley, 14, Morgan Rigby, and 88, DJ Sermon. Incomplete. That'll be third down, 2 and out. Slot end, number 89, Victor Jeffries. In the offensive line, left to right, Anton Kay, Brandon Scott, Ellen and Clark, Nate Poitier, and Bashad Hertz. This is Ryan Coles with the punt. It's Knight getting it up to the 47. Return of about half a yard. Receivers for Edmonton, 81 Bilal Frazier, 11 Vince Harvey, 19 William Vaden, 80 Charvarius Coley, and 84 Naheem Nutt. And that is Vaden with a big pickup to the 29-yard line. A gain of 34. Slot end is 48 Tyson Feemster. Gretsch gains nothing. Second down. Offensive line left to right is Robert West, Ethan Vincent, Nelson White, Dwayne Gullidge, and Maurice Miles. Shegog waiting around and sacked. That was Najee Fisher. Oh, he's going to get roughing the passer? All right, we'll call it. We'll see that as a questionable call. Shigog back to pass, first down. And Gretsch gets out of bounds at the 10-yard line after a gain of 4. Second and 6. Shigog throws. Incomplete, intended for Feemster. Third down. So this is going to be Darius Carmen to get the first points on the board for the Castles. It's up, and it's going to be worth a point. So the Canadian rules exclusive 1-0 lead. Brennick throws in and out of the hands of Coaster. Edmonton defense. The defensive line at ends, number 94, DeForest Norris, and 6, Foyce Thomas. Defensive tackle, 78, Tyler Rush, and 93, Morgan Hughes. Brennick back to pass. Incomplete, third down. That looks like it was intended for Brantley. Linebackers. 59, Cody Tafuna. 0, Randall Thomas. 3, Brian Walker. And 98, Byron Tanoi. Here's Coles for the punt. Knight gets to the 39-yard line. First and 10. Quebec defense, defensive line at ends, 95, Andrew Layton, and 90, Najee Fisher, who got that sack earlier. Zerblus, loss of 4. Speaking of defensive tackles, that was Dustin McCall with the sack. No, that was Layton with the sack. Number 97, Tariq Harris. Gretsch gains a yard. Third and 11, or no, gains 3. So here comes a punt from Tristan Cagle. Brantley to the 50, the 55, gets dropped at midfield. That's Maurice Miles with the stop. The Edmonton backfield, 27, Cody Delbosque, 49, Jared Prevost. Those are our cornerbacks. Free safety, 25, Richard Para, and strong safety, 38, DeMonte Juraski. Haynes get past 1, gets up to the 51-yard line. Second down after the gain of 4. Brennick. Drop behind the line. That's Cody Tafuna credited with the sack. So it's third down. Both teams having a hard time getting anything on offensively. Charvarius Coley, if he hadn't ducked down like that, he would have gotten a few more yards. But he's dropped at the 27. Now, Quebec linebacking core. 41, Tyler Brown. 52, Dustin Hamilton. 87, J.J. Hill. And 30, Chris Bradford. Gretsch loses a yard. I think he's got negative yards thus far on the day. And that's a loss of another one. Cornerbacks, 21, Rayshon Decker, and 42, Kerry McCord. Gretsch finally gains a couple. He gains 8 on that one, but it's third down. Free safety, Kareem Johnson, and strong safety, Jordan Greer. And finally, all of our starters have been named. Brantley at the 50-yard line. Less than 2 minutes left of the first quarter. Score is still 1-0 Castles over the Voyageurs. Brennick gets the first down on the ground. Weaves his way through a couple of defenders and slides before he gets himself killed. 1st and 10 on the Edmonton 50. Christian Haynes, gain of 4. Before being stopped by, that was TJ Brown. 2nd and 6. Brennick throws. He's got a man, it's Brantley. Brantley gets to the 26. 1st down. Coaster gains 2 on the play before being stopped by Richard Para. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line, so any hope of a shutout should be over, barring anything catastrophic. Brennick, incomplete, 3rd and 8. So that should get Miles Taylor out here to try to take the lead. It's up, and it's good. The Voyageurs are now up 3-1. With only a couple of seconds left in the first quarter. Clock's at 8, but I don't think that took 8 seconds. Yeah, there's 3 left in the first quarter. Here's Miles Taylor to kick off. It's been a pretty good defensive battle so far. Bilal Frazier gets to the 30-yard line. And that'll mark the end of the first quarter. Right now the score is 3-1 Voyageurs over the Castles in the 2023 NAFA Canada Day game. The Independence Day game, July 4th, will be between the Baltimore Marauders and the Hartford Swarm. Gretsch, speaking of Swarm, Gretsch gets swarmed and loses a yard. Shegog to pass, incomplete, almost intercepted. Sadly, Shegog kind of has a reputation for folding when it matters, which is why Boston felt the need to get rid of him. Moreau gets to the 44-yard line, tossed up by Gretsch. Maybe they should move him to defense. Brennick at 1st and 10, gains 4. He's stopped by Warren McAllister. 2nd and 6 at the 48. Brennick sacked. Why is that roughing the passer? Why is that? At least we know the bad officiating isn't biased, because The Voyageurs got hit with the same thing a little while ago. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 at the Edmonton 48-yard line. It's not biased bad, it's just plain bad. Brennick gains 8 on that play, 3rd and 2 at the 39-yard line, as he's taken down by Randall Thomas. So here comes Taylor to put another 3 on the board. It's up, and it's good. So the score is now 6-1 Voyageurs. So after that ridiculous penalty, then again, that a ridiculous penalty, the exact same ridiculous penalty, is why Edmonton even has a point on the board, so it is what it is, I guess. Taylor to kick off. Frazier just runs right into the kicker. Doesn't try to dodge him or anything. Because he thinks he's a kicker, I can try to run him over. It does not work that way. And the Castles will start the possession on the 26-yard line. Shegog hands it to Zerblis, who loses 3. Dropped behind the line by Chris Bradford. 2nd and 13. Shegog throws. Gets Steen. Steen gets plenty of yards before Jordan Greer can catch up to him. It's 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. That's 23 yards. Shegog to Steen. Gretsch gains 3. Darren Lennon with the stop. 2nd and 7. Shegog throws. Gets Zerblis in the air. And he gets up to the 40. He gets down to the 44-yard line on the Quebec City side. Zerblis has -7 rushing yards. They just have no run game today. But that passing game made up for it. And speaking of which, Gretsch loses 2 yards. 2nd and 12. Ball at the 46. Shegog looks for somewhere to throw it. And no. He's dropped by Najee Fisher, his 2nd sack of the day. Oh no, 1 sack, that's right. The other one was called roughing the passer for some reason. Cagle punts it away. And Brantley gets it at the 12. Gets up to the 14 for the 3-minute warning. First and 10 for the Voyageurs. Coaster gains 9. So 2nd and 1 at the 23. Remember, Edmonton will get the ball first in the second half, because even though they had the first possession, it was because Quebec coughed it up on the kickoff. I mean, granted, the Castles gave it right back to him like 2 plays later. Brennick, he's got room. First down. At the 32-yard line. Danico Brennick has more rushing yards than passing yards. And he gains another 2. Stopped by Tyler Rush, the rookie. Brennick. Drop behind the line by Randall Thomas. 3rd and 12. And Coles is coming to boot it away. Knight. Oh. Up to the 43-yard line. Edmonton ball. Stat sheet showing Randall Thomas sack again. Shegog throws. What was he doing there? Oh. Illegal contact penalty on... Hold on here. I don't see who that is. On Clark. So it's 1st and 10 at the 53. And Gretsch gets it to midfield. Feemster gains another couple, but not far enough. 3rd down. Are they going to get a field goal on the board from the 49? It's up. No, they are not. So it remains 6-1 in favor of the Voyageurs. Here's Danico Brennick in the Voyager offense. Brennick gains 9 on the ground. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first half. 20 seconds to go. It's picked off. That was Brian Walker with the interception. And the Castles have the ball for a good 10 seconds. Shegog throws. Gets Feemster. Is he? 1st down. Is there still time? Yes, there is. He can try to get something. And they're not going to get it. So at halftime, the score is 6-1 Quebec City Voyageurs over the Edmonton Castles at halftime. Name of the game today has been turnovers, and plenty of them. Second half. Miles Taylor. Bilal Frazier, who gets to the 41, and that's where the Edmonton offense will start the second half. Shegog throws. Incomplete. Throws too far for Feemster. 2nd and 10. Shigog throws. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of the defender. In and out of the hands of Feemster. And that's a 2 and out. So here's Cagle to punt it away. The Voyageurs will get started at the 32-yard line. And after the ball is caught by Dallas Moreau. 1st and 10. Brennick's going to run again. I mean, for the moment, it seems to be working because, well, he doesn't seem to want to throw it to anybody. 2nd and 7. Brennick throws. Gets Willie Gill for a gain of, I want to say, 6. No, gain of 5. But at least the quarterback was willing to trust somebody. Anyway, Coles with the punt. Coley to the 40-yard line. He's stopped by Tyreek Engwall. First and 10 for the Castles. Shigog throws. Gets Deontay Steen. And it's a 1st down. After he basically gets dogpiled by the entire Voyager defense. 1st and 10 at the Edmonton 50-yard line. Shigog. Incomplete. Intended for Deontay Steen again. 2nd and 10. Shigog throws. Gets Steen again. And that's a 1st down at the 45-yard line. $15-yard reception from Steen. Shigog gets Gretsch. Gretsch almost gets the 1st down. He stopped. That stop comes from Darren Linnon. The 9-yard run. Juraski dropped behind the line. 3rd and 4. So the Castles are going to try to put points on the board. 2 missed field goals earlier. One resulted in a single. The other one. And that's 3. As that kick is blocked. I didn't even see who did that. Shigog throws. Feemster in and out of his hands. Why is that a turnover on downs? Did that game just glitch on me? Anyway, 1st and 10. Christian Haynes gets a yard. 2nd and 9 at the Edmonton 52-yard line. Brennick throws. Gets Coaster. He's going to get some distance. Gets up to the 19, 1st down. Will we see our first touchdown of the night? First and 10. Haynes gains 2 yards before being stopped by DeForest Norris and Brian Walker. 2nd and 8. Gets in the hands of Haynes. 1st down at the 1-yard line. I think that's bad ball placement. I'm pretty sure he jumped from the one and landed in the end zone, but game will game. First and goal. And Coaster's going to lose a yard. Second and goal at the 2. There's a guy. There are people wide open over there. And he loses another yard because he stopped. Third and goal. So we are not going to see that touchdown right now. But we will see another field goal for Miles Taylor, who is now 3 for 3. He's been the anti-Darius Carman, and the score is now 9-1 Voyageurs. I don't know what the hell just happened on that possession, but I am hoping we will see the new maximum football in time for next season. So Miles Taylor for the kickoff. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Score is 9-1. Frazier gets to the 32-yard line. So 32 for the Castles. Shegog. Throws Hamilton up in the air and gains 9 yards. And those are his first 9 yards as opposed to Denico Brennick, who's basically ran almost the entire game. Juraski, he gets the first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shegog to Gretsch. Gretsch gains 5. He's stopped by Andrew Layton. Shegog. Incomplete. Third and 5. So they're going to be forced to punt this one away again. Less than 30 seconds in the quarter. But still technically a one-score game. Brantley stopped at the 30 by Gretsch. Number 5. First down for the Voyageurs. Ball at the 30-yard line. Christian Haynes gains 2 on the play. Second and 8. Brennick throws incomplete. Now we know why he runs. End of the third quarter. The score is 9-1 Voyageurs. 4 completed passes for Denico Brennick. And Coles is out to punt. Knight gets to the 40. Jason Shegog. To Gretsch, who is dropped behind the line by Lennon, who's basically been on him very well today. Gretsch again. 3rd and 4. So they're going to have to punt this one away again. Averaging 3 yards a rush. Brantley to the 32-yard line. We are still without a touchdown in this game. First and 10. Haynes dropped at the line by Brian Walker. Playoff games starting next week. Playoffs are up to 10-minute quarters, where the NAFA championship is 15-minute quarters. Cole's punting it away. And it's Dawn of the Dead over here for Charvarius Coley. First and 10 at the Edmonton 50-yard line. So who is going to have their first playoff season being their first season, their new identity? Will it be the... Probably not. The Edmonton Castles, formerly the Mexico City Golden Eagles. Zerblus just lost another yard. Or the Quebec City Voyageurs, formerly the Arizona Firebirds. Durand. Well, it wasn't Durand, that was Moreau to return. Turns on the Jets. Gets up to the 24-yard line. So first and 10 for Quebec. Coaster gets the first down. First and 10 at the 34. Coaster averaging 2.9 yards per run. Decker, who's actually a cornerback, that's Rayshawn Decker. 2nd and 8. Brennick gets Willie Gill. First down at the 48-yard line. 3:10 to go in regulation. Haynes gets a yard. Stopped by Tyler Rush. Christian Haynes gains 4 more. 3rd and 5. Less than 3 minutes to go in regulation. If Edmonton wants to reach the playoffs, they better come up with something, and now. Coley gets up to the 21-yard line. So So there's really been no turnovers in the second half, as that was the story of the first half. But the second half, it's been complete lack of progress. I mean, Quebec City made it down the field once. Harvey, 3rd and 1. It's Vince Harvey with a gain of 8. And they're going to go for it on 3rd. Shegog gets the first down. Stopped by Dustin Hamilton and Dustin McCall, so it's a free agency year for Hamilton. Gretsch loses 2 yards. Not what you want to do right now. And hands it back to Gretsch. Starting to wonder if the Castles are throwing the game here, and they're going to have to punt it away. Wrong time to play it safe. Especially when playing safe. Still doesn't play safe. And who makes the defensive play but Raiden Gretsch? Coaches are going to want to look at him during the off season, see if maybe he'd be better as a linebacker. Coaster gains a yard. We are reaching the 1-minute mark. Score is 9-1. No touchdown this whole game. Throws. Gets Tyreek Engwall. Wow. Off the hands of DeMonte Juraski, and what a play. And of course we frozen. Of course we did this game.